What's up, guys? We're your average watchers here. We're gonna do our top 10 worst movies of 2017. We literally have 2 days left of 2017, so.
And we're giving you guys. We did almost every video this year. We've actually recorded.
Yeah.
But we've yet to actually do anything.
Put anything up. Yeah.
So what we are actually doing for you guys is we're going to give you guys an intro to the channel, blah, 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 blah. But this video strictly is
the top 10
worst movies of 2017.
Now, to get it in perspective, we both created our own lists.
Yeah.
So, just because we wanted to be open with it. And, I mean, most of them are pretty much the same, movie-wise. They're just in different places.
Yeah.
So,
but you guys will see. So, here we go.
Well, before we do that, we forgot to mention our honorable mentions for worst.
Oh, are we going to do that first?
Yeah, let's do that first, because that way we can power through that and then get to the actual list.
Okay.
So
honorable, we have what, 5?
4.
4. We have 4 honorable mentions that didn't make the list that were still dog shit.
I wouldn't say dog shit. I would say we just couldn't really get into them as much as our best movies, and we definitely didn't think they were that bad.
No, they're that bad.
They weren't that bad. Alright, so quick shoot off. We got Alien Covenant. Personally, I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it wasn't terrible. It really wasn't terrible.
I did not like it.
It was still better than Prometheus.
Anything's better than Prometheus.
That's true. Hitman's Bodyguard, which I just rewatched last night, and man, the freaking CGI.
Bitch, please.
Dude,
I know, it's King Kong.
Actually, he does say it in there.
He does.
Yeah, he does say it in there because that's going to be his thing now. Hitman's Bodyguard, but like the CGI and stuff, like the fire they use when the car explodes and the fire. Yeah. Even the fire when they walk through the restaurant, when the guy's cooking the burger.
You can see his hand clearly go through the fire.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Bad movie.
The Dark Tower. Honestly, I enjoyed this movie. But it wasn't bad enough to get on the bad list, and it wasn't good enough to get on the good list.
No, it was bad.
It wasn't awful. It wasn't great, that's for sure. But neither of us read the book.
Again, this is why it's on the list. It sucked.
And then this is going to be the shocker for some people, because a lot of people love this movie.
What'd you put on there?
Dunkirk. A lot of people like this movie. I couldn't...
Didn't get into it.
Just how it jumps around and all that.
I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and lie.
Alright, we've talked enough about the honorable mentions. Here we
go!
Our 10 worst. So
10 top.
I'm going to go ahead and start. We're going to give our scores out of 10. So, to start off, I have number 10, Pirates of the Caribbean. Whatever it's called. I don't care. I gave it a 4.5. Yeah, so Pirates of the Caribbean just wasn't great. It wasn't good at all. The storyline, the characters, it was just... that's it. I'm not even going to keep going. 9, Fate of the Furious. Because that was just... It was so bad. They should have ended it when Paul died.
Should have ended
They really should have.
Should have ended at 7.
And that's also a 4.5. Even though apparently I have 5 written on here, which I have no idea what I was thinking. Because that would make it a 10, but it's lower than Pirates. By the way, we're also both kind of still sick.
Yeah, we're
getting over it.
I'm over it. I just got this really bad cough. He's actually still sick.
Yeah, so that's why we sound like garbage. Alright, back to it. 8, Lego Ninjago movie.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah,
again, that's
garbage.
a 4. And then this is where it jumps to all the way down to 2. Number 7.
Number 7.
Justice League.
Oh, God.
The only reason it has a 2 is because I like the scenes with the Flash, where like Superman sees the Flash running, and then the end credit scene. By the way, spoilers: end credit scene, Superman's alive, all that, yada yada yada. Where they him and the Flash race. So, and then number 6, Valerian, City of a Thousand Planets.
It's good. This is good 10 through 6 right there.
Yeah, it was really bad. 6.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and the Lego Ninjago movie, right? Is that how you say it?
It doesn't matter.
Hated it. Garbage. Took my kid. My kid hated it.
Yeah. If the kid didn't like it, that's not a good sign.
Okay. 9. I know you didn't see this, but I had the pleasure of having to sit through this bullshit in IMAX. The Great Wall. Man, damn.
Yeah.
Terrible.
By the way, quick note on that. Matt Damon has not had a movie over 5 this year. Over a 5 scoring.
Damn.
Out of 10, I don't think.
Because
downsizing's like 4 something. And I'm going by IGN ratings.
That sucks.
Downsizing was like a 4. Suburbicon was like a 4.
Yeah, I heard that sucked too. We didn't see that either. I didn't have the pleasure of having to watch that shit.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently it's not great. That's not a good thing either.
Yeah, that's not.
Because I was thinking that
the
Jason Bourne movie came out this year, but that was last year.
That was last year.
And that was good, but...
That was decent. It wasn't good.
It wasn't
decent.
Great. Yeah. It wouldn't have made this list.
No,
all right,
no.
Number 7.
No, 8.
8, okay.
Number 8 started in January, which I can't wait for this January. I love January movies. No, I hate them. Resident Evil. Final chapter. That movie is dog shit. I mean, the only thing about that movie, literally, that I liked about it, that it finally has killed the fucking franchise. Because that movie is shit.
That franchise needed to end.
Hated it. No story was terrible. Everything
the fact that it
needed
to end 3 movies ago and it still kept going.
It needed to end a long ass time ago.
Yeah. By the way, you haven't given your scores for these, but just
shit, my bad.
These are all 5s.
Yeah,
I have the list right here as well.
All of them were 5s.
Number 7.
Number 7, Underworld. Another January movie.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? The first Underworld was so good.
Yeah.
The first Underworld was so good. What happened? Garbage. Dog shit, garbage, chalk it up to the netherboard, and just never watch it again.
And then number 6, our first shared movie.
Our first shared movie is Valerian.
Yeah.
Valerian.
We're not.
I wanted to like it.
I really did too.
I wanted to like it. But
I think what sucks.
It sucked.
Yeah, what sucks is not only was it a bad movie, the chemistry was awful and all that.
Yeah, everything about it was garbage.
The thing that made me kind of hate it more, though, is that video I saw. I think the film theorist, Matt Pat, he put out a video saying that it was basically Star Wars before Star Wars came out.
And that was a 3, by the way.
Yeah,
that was a score of a 3 out of 10.
Yeah, which
in our future videos, you guys are gonna see the list of how we rate.
Yeah,
and stuff. The number syndrome right now is just how it's gonna work, but we might eventually go into something different.
So we'll do that more in the intro video though.
Yeah, we're gonna go over everything with you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna do a quick review set, and then for like stuff like this, we'll do the numbers.
Yeah. So all right, Matt,
to
5 through 4 or 5, not 5.
5 to 2. Because we're going to finish both going on number 1s.
Alright, here we go.
Alright,
what do you got?
5.
Number 5.
With a whopping 1.5 score.
Oh, 1.5!
Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, God, you gave it a 1.5? Oh, man, you're generous.
Dude, I love Scarlett Johansson.
I don't give a fuck.
I love Scarlett Johansson.
Cannot save that movie.
Yeah, it was really bad.
You'll see where that is on my list.
Yeah. Number 4, Baywatch, 1.5. It was not great.
That movie was.
But let's be honest. I don't think they expected it to be good whatsoever. Like at all. It was really bad.
All right, what else you got?
Number 3, Transformers: The Last Night.
Oh.
I was generous with this one too, 1.5.
That's pretty generous, actually.
Yeah, that's really generous for me, especially coming from how bad that.
I hated it.
Oh, dude, I wanted to walk out.
You should have seen his face during. If I could have recorded it for you guys.
It was basically what your face was during the Disaster Artist was my face during Transformers.
But the more I thought about the Disaster Artist, I'm actually it was
good. It was really good. I gotta change my top 10 because it might be.
Oh God, you're gonna drop it. Okay.
Honorable mention. Maybe.
Spoiler alert. That's going in there apparently.
Maybe we'll see. I gotta look over it more. All right, then.
3.
3. No, that was 3. So 2. 3. The Emoji Movie. I got forced to watch it babysitting my nephews.
I have a kid and I didn't even have to see that shit this year.
I think I'm gonna make you watch it.
I'm not watching that.
We're either gonna watch that or we're gonna watch The Room.
I told you what I would do if The Room,
to watch The Room. What has to happen? Yeah, I know.
What has to happen?
Yeah, I know. I still gotta release that video.
All right, so that's two,
yep,
right?
That's
that was
two. So you're
all
five to two.
Starting at number 5, Transformers: The Last Knight. Don't need to even really say anything about it.
What was your score?
That score is a whopping 1.5. That is a 1.5, and not that again is being generous. The only thing that I can say is pray to God, ladies and gentlemen, that we do get a Bumblebee movie worth watching.
No, not gonna happen.
If Michael Bay's name's on it, we are all fucked.
Yeah.
Baywatch! I hated Baywatch. Okay, the top 5 I can officially say about all of them. Dog shit, and I hated it. Both of them. All of them. All 5.
So quick
but number 1,
yeah.
You're going to see my face with number 1.
Quick note, though, on Baywatch. Only reason I gave it an extra 0.5 was because of... you know what scene I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
And it has nothing to do with the hot chicks.
Nope.
Because it was fucking hilarious how badly it went.
I hated that movie.
It was.
I absolutely hate that fucking movie.
So the funniest part of it is when the fatter dude gets his dick stuck in a freaking chair.
I knew you were going to bring that scene
up. Fucking hilarious.
He loves that movie. He has this movie.
I don't
know why he bought it, but he has the goddamn steelbook of this movie. I hated it. If it wasn't for him and my cousin, I would have walked out. Literally.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 3. We had to see Baby Driver again that day.
Number 3. No, we saw it.
We saw that again.
No, we didn't see Baby Driver that day. No, we went and saw Pirates.
Did we?
Yeah, that was Pirates night.
Fuck, why did we see so many bad movies in the same night? Fuck.
Because, no, we did that because we knew Baywatch was going to be garbage. And we knew Pirates was going to be garbage. But we knew if we saw Baywatch before Pirates, we'd actually kind of like be Pirates. Alright. Number 3 for me. I think that's number 3. Going on number 3.
Baywatch was also a shared one at 4.
Shared at 4. Number 3, guys. I almost put this higher on the list, but the last 2 I completely hate, like, with a passion. Number 3 is Justice League. DC needs to get their heads out their asses. If you don't, DC's dead. Sorry, guys. Marvel wins. Hands down. And I'm not saying that as a comic book freak and out of that. You guys are just garbage and playing it terrible.
Though Wonder Woman was good.
See, that's why I had hope for Justice League.
Yeah, that's why I had hope.
That's why I had hope.
And we were just completely
and then got shitted on.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Moving on to number 2. It's a glorified movie. It's a glorious movie. Ghost in a Shell. I hated that shit.
Jesus Christ, I
fucking hated it. Oh my god, I hated that movie. There's only one movie left on my list that I hate more. I almost wanted to say as much, but I hate it more. Ghost in the Shell, oh my god.
Yeah. It was one of your worst movies of the year, easily. You told me not to watch it because we didn't watch it together, and I was like, I'm going to see it anyway because I like the anime stuff that I saw.
Guys, it was so bad. I mean, if you like it, again, these are just our opinions. Remember that. These are just our opinions of the year. So if one of your favorite movies made our list of top 10 worst, sorry.
That's up to you.
That's up to you. That's why you are who you are.
Yeah.
Apparently.
All right. So go ahead.
Going into number 1 slot. Are we just breaking it in?
Go ahead.
Just breaking it in?
Yeah, you're number 1. What is it?
A movie I really wanted to like.
You really like the director. You really like all of them.
God, I love this director.
Yeah,
but his last 3 movies have been dog shit. I hate saying it. I hate this movie, so fuck this movie. King Aurthur, The Legend of the Fucking Sword. The worst movie of the year for me. I hate this movie. Yeah. Okay, so I have one quick story about this movie, and then we'll go into your number 1. We went at a 7 o'clock showing, the screening, the opening night. We weren't even drunk, people.
No, we were had
sober.
No alcohol.
Sober as a fucking judge.
Yeah.
He falls asleep in a scene. I shit you not. the scene is still going when he wakes up 20 minutes later. And if you have seen this movie, you know exactly what scene I'm talking about.
They're like in the forest or something like that, right?
No, it's the...
Oh, no, wait, that's the second time I fell asleep.
Yeah, that's the second time you fell asleep.
I fell asleep twice in this movie.
Now, guys, it's just a bad overall movie. I mean, guys, I am one of the biggest fans of Sons of Anarchy ever. I loved Sons of Anarchy, and I've loved Green Street Hooligans for Charlie Hunnam. And I love Guy Ritchie with, all of his old school movies. But it's bad.
Yeah, and the only thing, like...
No, it's bad. Yeah. It's dog shit, the worst of the year for me. Yeah. That is my number one, and that, guys, hands down, I pray to God I don't get another one of these kind of movies next year.
Oh, there's going to be
plenty. But...
Dude, have you seen the trailer for The Commuter?
Dude, I don't... But when did... The King Arthur came out in May, right?
Something like that, yeah.
So nothing beat it for 6.5 months.
That's just weird to me. Especially considering my number one, which is Geostorm. This is like one of those movies where it's just like...
Yeah, no,
fuck this movie and everything about it. Where the fuck do you get a rocket launcher out of the back of a limo? What the fuck? What is wrong with this movie? It's so bad.
There's a reason it didn't make my top 10, and I'm gonna give it after.
Yeah. So first of all, we have racist lasers that only kill people that are not white. Okay. We've never... There's just so much wrong with this movie. It makes no sense.
So good.
Ugh.
So good.
I wanted to walk out in the first 5 minutes. Sharknado is better than this movie. I enjoyed Sharknado more than this movie.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So, yeah, go ahead and tell them why it's not on your list.
I hate this movie as well. Hate it. It's one of the worst. It's a bad fucking movie of the year for me.
I gotta just walk away from it. I'll be back.
Stay here. No, stay. Anyway, okay. He's walking away. He's catching.
I'm gonna go blow my nose.
Alright, so guys, the reason this movie is not on my top 10 worst, actually, it would be in my top. Matt, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, the reason this movie did not make my list is because we got somehow a private screening of this movie. When I mean private screening, I mean we were the only two in the theater.
Yeah, no.
And the guy at the ticket booth
was like, Jesus Christ.
You're seeing this movie. He asked us, are we sure?
Yeah.
So when you get asked, are you sure you really want to buy this fucking movie ticket? So we went in, and I shit you not a single person in the theater, like the guy said. Not a single fucking person. We pick our seats, and we sit down, and immediately once it starts, if you've seen this movie, you know how bad it is.
Just don't see the movie.
But the reason I liked it was because we got to yell and scream and cuss and do everything that we wanted to do.
I know, that was the best part of the movie.
So, I mean... And the guy in the outside of the theater, because we went to our 2 little screen theater to see this. So we have a routine. If you live around here and you see us, say what's up. But we have a legitimate
2-screen theater.
Just this shit little theater.
Love it.
Fucking amazing little
$5
theater.
tickets and everything.
And
awesome.
So we'll go down there. If it's a shit movie or if it's like a second viewing or something like that, we'll go out down there and see it. Mm-hmm. We saw it there, and the guy, when we were walking out, just was laughing his ass off because he could hear us yelling, saying, what the fuck, every word that we could think of in the book from this movie is the only reason it did not make my top 10.
Dude, I'm kind of surprised, not gonna lie, that we didn't get kicked out. Only reason we didn't...
We didn't because we were the only ones.
We were not just in that theater, but in the theater next to us, because there was that prom thing going on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So it made it even worse because we had to walk like a fucking 1.5 miles to get to our cars afterwards because all the roads were closed off by the theater.
So anyway, guys, there you go. What?
Just so you know.
I'm sorry.
for me, I use the app Letterboxd. This isn't sponsored or anything like that. And I just got him to use it. And you can write reviews on it. This is my review of it.
Oh Jesus! I'm not.
Look,
I'm
no,
not
no, no,
reading
look, no. It's look how long it is.
Yeah,
that's
see
how
that.
much I wrote.
I see
like,
that.
This is the top. This is how much I'm scrolling, and it's not done yet. Yeah, I wrote like 3 pages on this fucking movie. Fuck a Geostorm. That's it. I'm done.
All right, so guys, there you go. There's our top 10 worst of the year. Go ahead, please hit that like, subscribe. And let us know if we miss anything. If you guys thought there was a shittier movie out there than we picked, let us know in the comments below. We definitely want to hear from you guys. So until then, until next time, I'm Zach. That's Matt. We'll see you later.
Bye.